Now that we have looked at how to preview our map as well as look at our share settings, we're going to look at methods for sharing our map now that it is done. I can click on Share and click down here where it says Invite People and invite people by their name or their email address as well as adding a message. So this would count as sending them an email and inviting them through Google Drive. I can also come back over to my Google Drive. I can right click and click Share, and it again pops up this screen where I can type in a person's name or their email address, add a message, and I can invite them by edit or view, give them edit or view access, and so I can invite them and share it with them that way. So that is one option. Another option within our map is to click on these three dots in the top right corner of this box on the left, and you will see that I have these options. We have the option to create a new map, to make a copy, to open a new map, to delete this map, to change the default view, or these last three are methods for sharing. So I can embed this on a website, I can export to a KML file, or I can print my map. So let's start with printing. If I click on Print Map, you're going to see that I've got different types of paper sizes. I can do portrait or landscape, and I can export this as a PDF or an image, and then click Print, and it'll take you through the normal prompts that you usually see on your computer. Another option is using the KML file, so I can export as a KML file, and you can see that I can export my entire map, or I can pick a particular layer. You can click on Export to a KML file, and you click Download. Now remember, that's important if you're wanting to combine multiple maps that you already have as KML files. So we've looked at this before when we've added a layer. When we started at the beginning, you notice that it said import. So I could have imported from the beginning all the points for a layer. So if I click on import, it's going to give me these options, and it says that I can import a KML file. So if I already have that KML file downloaded and saved on my computer, it might be the entire map or it might just be a layer, I can use that. So that is another way that we can share. So for example, if you're wanting students to use this, you could possibly give them this KML file and have them import those layers or that entire map and let them use that as their base, and then you allow them to continue to edit and create and build upon what you're giving them as the base. I also have the option to embed on a website. So if I click on Embed on the site, it's going to give you a message that says that this is not public. So I need to allow others to view this map. So I'm going to click OK. I'm going to come back to my share settings, and I'm going to change this to public. When I change it to public, I did make it view only because I do not want the general public editing my map. Come back to my three dots up here, click Embed on my site, and you can now see that I have my HTML, my iframe code here. So I can copy and paste that into a website that I would like to display this map on. The very last thing is we can get our link. A link is probably the easiest way to share your map. So I can click on Share, and here is my link. It says Link to Share, so I can copy and paste that. Or I can click on Preview. It's going to open in a new tab. I can come up here to the top and click on the URL, and I can copy and paste that. So that's two different ways to get the link. So again, I have the link here in my URL during the preview mode, or I have it here in my share settings. I can share this directly through my Google Drive, and it will send an email. I can also embed this map on a site. I can export it as a KML file, and I can print my map. So those are all the different methods for sharing my map.